What's up, my pilots? Angryponcho here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy X. Oh boy, that last episode, that chocobo race, man, I don't even know how to follow that up. So here we are in the Mihen High Road. I just came up the stairs from Luca. So this is the very, very south end of the Mihen High Road. And you might actually remember this area from early in the game, because if you come over here to these ruins, Machen, the wise old man that follows you through the main quest and tells you trivia, will tell you that every time he sees these ruins, he shivers because it reminds him of the destruction of sin. And then this guy says, "There's got to be something here. I can feel it. I know the emerald's near. I can sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. No matter how hard I look, I can't feel it. I can't find a thing." Okay. But if you look back here behind the plants, something is written here. In Albed, there is a valley and a vast plain with a great thorn beside. From the thorn, look across the vale to the other side. Interesting. A valley with a vast plain and a thorn, whatever that is. Well, I know a valley with a vast plain, so let's go back here to the save point. We can hop on the airship and take a little ride. This is one of the few obscure things in this game that I can explain how you're supposed to figure it out. First thing is, you have to find that message in the ruins there. And when you board the airship and look into the menu for the first time for putting in passwords, let me show you if we haven't already done it. Maybe it'll still pop up. Yeah, the Albed have left riddles in 1,000-year-old ruins scattered across Spira. Decipher them to learn the passwords. And then it's like, do you know any? Like, no. I don't know any. Help. Okay. So, do we know any big empty plains? I think we do.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
Going to the Calm Lands. By the way, we still have our no equips weapon on Titus, so we can do this without being bothered. And it mentions a vale, which is a valley, with a great thorn. And you can see as you look around in the Calm Lands, there's a number of these. I don't know what causes these. Maybe some kind of summoning, some kind of fight with Sin, his gravity magic maybe. But you can see there's these weird spires of earth that are being pulled out of craters. It looks like some kind of gravity thing went wrong. But up here, there's a really big one. This is what the hint is referring to, the Great Thorn. In fact, if we go up here for the first time and talk to this chocobo trainer, she'll tell us about the Scar. This gorge is called the Scar. They say that when the High Summoner cornered Sin, Sin tore the earth here asunder with the last of its strength. The High Summoner and Sin struck each other down at the gorge's bottom. Lord Gandalf's sacrifice brought us the calm. And you can see the impact circles on both sides of the gorge here. Very nice. Woo! There was no holding that one in. But anyway, we get up to this giant thorn here. And if you examine it, something's written here. With the veil at your back, go 49. Then 7 to the right in the truest line. And it's like, what does that mean? Well, we gotta count out some paces, baby. 49 and then 7 to the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, not much longer, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 49. And then it says, what, 7 to the right? No, it takes a little interpretation. You don't go right on your screen. You have Titus turn right. So if he's facing south, turning right would be going west. And then 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uh-oh. Something's written here on another smaller thorn. With me at your back, go 20, then 20 to the right. All right? eat. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And then we turn right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 18, something other, 20. Something is written here. Right 16 and right 4. Alright. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? And then up 4, 2, 4. There's a circle on the ground. Something is written here. Continue on. Find me. Okay. So we just hold up. Just go straight. You go back past the big thorn, and depending on how good your aim is, you'll hit this little circle here. Something's written here. The password is God Hand. Okay, cool. I'm surprised there's no, like, ding-ling-ling that, you know, that plays to say, you did it. You figured out a thing. Good job. I'm pretty sure you can run into those out of order, too. So I think you could just walk up to that circle and get the password. It's always God Hand, though, so you don't even need to come here. You don't need to read the hint in the high road. You don't need to come and read any of these in the calm lands. This is just how you're supposed to figure it out. And it seems like it's so hard to find an explanation online for how you're supposed to figure out these passwords. And all the guides and articles just say, just type in God Hand. Like, just type it in. Don't ask me how you get it. So I wanted to make sure to show you guys how you're supposed to figure that out. Because there's 3 passwords that you type in, and it's a bit of a puzzle how you get the other 2, but I think I'll be able to explain them as well. Not in this episode. God Hand. Why is it split up in this weird way? Password number 1 deciphered. And then if we go to the destination list, we'll have a new area we can go to. In this case, it's the Mushroom Rock.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
It's easier to tell if we'd gone to the other new areas we'd unlocked in the past, because it would be the only one that says new. But look at the minimap. This is that area for Operation Mi'ihen, where you can look off the edge of the cliff and see that there's a save point down here. And you kind of look around and you're like, how do I get down there? And there is no path for you to get down there. The only way to get to it is to put in the password, and that takes you straight to that sphere. The celestial mirror seems to react. And Riku's back there like, can I have a new item? Like, hey, that's mine. And then we see her wearing the God Hand, which is ridiculous looking. Like, it looks like a power fist from Fallout. It's great. All right, but there it is. We got the God Hand. That's Riku's celestial weapon, and that means we have all but Wakka's in terms of the weapons. So if we were to look at our equipment here, go down to the very bottom. You can see we've picked up the Onion Knight, the Spirit Lance, which is fully upgraded now, Masamune. So Onion Knight and Masamune both have not been upgraded. We also picked up Cowled Bold for Titus, and Nirvana for Yuna, God Hand for Riku. So we have everybody's weapons except for Wakka's, which requires us to play Blitzball. So I'm going to make that its own episode and do all the Blitzball stuff in one episode. Let's see here. So what I want to do next, actually, is pick up a couple other optional things. Take a little break from celestial weapons because we're running out of ones that are easy. Actually, we're out of ones that are easy to get. So I'm going to make the ones that take a little longer into their own videos. But first things first, we need to get that last primer. So in addition to being able to put in passwords on the airship, you can also just look around. And like that's how we found Baj Ruins down here. where we've started the game. And depending on where else you happen to click, you can find some other cool spots too. You know, some of these you look at like, ooh, there's like a little weird peninsula or like an island, and maybe I can go there and find something cool. Well, if you go all the way over here to these little archipelago out here, it's the Omega Ruins. And there's no hint for any of those geographic locations where you have to just find them on the map.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
The hint is basically you knowing where you went along the way in your adventure and recognizing, like, hey, this is a kind of interesting landmark that's way out of the way.
700 years ago, a monk who defied the teachings was sentenced here.
Oh, the traitor Omega, yeah?
Omega's loathing of Yevon has turned him into a fiend.
They say he liked it underground, out of the light.
So, he's here?
Scared?
Not a chance.
Spooked. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn off the light in my room because these ruins are dark AF, and I can't see on my monitor. It shows up fine on the capture, but I may actually have to use the capture. So, this is the area of the game where I will not go if I don't have no encounters, just because there's some dangerous monsters here, and the map is sort of fills itself in as we go. So, I'm not interested in fighting Omega. I don't even know what that fight looks like. I think it's like a super hard optional boss, you know? So, no thanks. But I am interested in finding the last remaining primer, which is here. Are these mimics? Suspicious. Level 4 key sphere. Okay, thanks. A defending bracer. Oh, and a fight. I knew it. Oh my god, it's a mimic. Alright, so if we use steel from this chest over here, we'll just get the item, right? Nothing to steal. Oh. It's like, what? And you can see it sort of forms the shape of a big bird. Alright, well, Waka, you like to fight birds. Can we actually kill this little guy first, though? So I have to deal with one at a time. Ooh! Strong! Alright, let's use a water gem. So as you can see, the random encounters here can be kind of dangerous. I think this is one of the more tame ones, to be honest. I mean, how much HP does this little lizard guy have? Oh, missed. That's his celestial weapon, too. How embarrassing. He had like 10 or 12,000. Alright. Let's slice and dice birdie. 42 damage! What? Okay. Not the best overdrive. It's like, ow. Yuna? I could just run from these guys, but I figure you don't run from a mimic. You have to defeat it. Otherwise, the next adventurer that comes along is going to accidentally open it, and, you know, all the sad things will happen. So Yuna doesn't have her celestial weapon right now, because it doesn't, oh my god, this guy takes no damage. Do I have to use magic? Alright, Lulu? He's immune to sensors. I don't know, try Fyra, he's made of wood. Okay, well that works. That means you're on Fyraga duty too, Yuna. Oh! You one-shot my black mage. Stop it. You know an area is dangerous when the mimics are like a mini boss. Opening a chest will reveal a mimic that's like a mini boss fight. And I don't know if there's even a way that you're supposed to know that that last chest is a mimic. I'm not sure if they look different. This guy has a lot of HP. It's immune to sensors, so I really can't tell. Exactly how much, but... My goodness. Alright, Waka, use your elemental overdrive.
I'm pulling out all the stops.
Here we go! Going for blue, which is after red. Blue, which is after yellow. Alright. $300 damage. Okay, Waka. You can go back into the lineup, I guess. Stop one-shotting my people! All this from opening the wrong treasure chest. Shit! Alright, Arn, get out here and tank some damage, please. Oh, I meant to get Yuna. Oh well. He's just like, get up, ladies. We have a fight to finish. I mean, how much damage have we done to this guy? It was like 50,000-ish? Oh, and then it's weirdly like dying bird mimic pieces. And not worth that much AP, except Kimari, who gets double because of his celestial weapon. Thank you very much. Yeah, so, that's what it's like. That's what it's like walking around in here, man. Every fight, it's like a mini boss. I'm hoping I don't accidentally stumble into an actual boss, because I'm going to get totally wrecked. I'm just trying to find the primer, and I've never explored this place before, so I have no idea where it is. I'm hoping I don't miss it, like laying in the corner on the floor somewhere, you know? Alright, I don't see it in this wide shot. Sometimes they're kind of sneaky with where they put them. Oh my gosh. There's like a cliff. There's a... What is this? Uh-oh. I think I'm progressing the plot. No. Nothing happens. Okay. Whew. Okay, good. Don't touch things like that, Titus. Oh, uh-oh. The path just ends. Can we jump across? Interesting camera angle. Alright, is there a path over here? Oh, God. Okay. Oh, what do I see? Whoa. There's the primer. I don't even know what's going on with those chests. Hooray! I think that says Master. Albed Master. Alright, cool. Now get me the hell out of here. We'll come back and explore this area when we are much stronger. So I have no idea what the Omega boss fight looks like, but, you know. No thanks. Oh, nope, this way. Just here for the primer. Like I said, no encounters are on, so we can get our loot and sneak back out. I do intend to actually explore this area eventually. Like I say, once we're a little stronger. Maybe after we got everybody's celestial weapons, but before we do a ton of grinding. I actually want to show 2 endings for the game, too. Alright, I'm going to save, which unfortunately requires me to zip backwards and save over something from ages ago, because I've run out of the maximum... I've reached the maximum number of saves I'm allowed to make. I know, right? Alright, so I can finally check off the last primer on my list of primers that we were collecting through this whole time. Alright. So let's see here. Going back
Yeehaw! Here we go.
to Baj Temple. So we fought the Geosgano previously and picked up Lulu's celestial weapon, but we got interrupted as we approached the door by the boss fight. Well, ain't no boss here now. Whoops. Nope, that's not what I... Titus. He shakes himself off like a dog. What a weird kid. Oh, running into a statue because my depth perception sucks. Now that there's no boss to interrupt us, we can actually go inside the temple. This is not an area we could access at the beginning of the game. It's kind of weird swimming around. You have to stop moving and then Titus will surface. Oh, looks like a cloister of trials to me. So this room is what makes it clear that you have to have found the destruction sphere in every temple. Because if you look over here, you see that rune that pops up when you get the destruction sphere for, I think that's Kilika, maybe. Mega Phoenix, cool. Anything over here? Yeah. Loot! Mega Elixir, alright. No, that's Kilika. I think the red one was the fire one. Oh, electricity. That's Jose. That's where we got Ixion. It's this ice. That might be, yeah, that's Bavel. Where we got Shiva. Was that in Bavel? That was in Makalani, yeah. Bavel had, Bahamut. And then this one is Xanarkand ruins. Before the Unalesca fight. We don't get an Aeon for that because we didn't get the final Aeon because we wanted to fight Unalesca. Well, we didn't want to fight Unalesca, but you know, you get the point. But there it is. All 6 trials that have destruction spheres. All the cloister trials done. All the destruction spheres found. That's what it takes to get in here. You also have to get the airship so you can come back here, and you have to fight Giosgano to get in the door. And then we get another Aeon. Well, that looks familiar. Wow. Remember her from the memories inside of Xanarkand Dome? It's Maester Seymour's mother.
You are Maester Seymour's mother.
I just said that, Yuna.
So you know, yet still you seek my aid. My son, do you not hate him? It is all right. He is the one who sowed the seeds of hatred. He is to blame. But I am at fault for letting him become what he was.
Yeah, watching your mom die to become an Aeon, it's gonna be traumatizing.
He was always alone, half Guardo, half man. I wanted to give him the strength to live by himself. And so I became a faith. But because I let him taste power, he began to thirst for more. He was not satisfied with my Aeon. He wanted more power.
And he found sin.
Yes. Come, Summoner. I will bestow you with my power. The Dark Aeon, Anima. Destroy sin, and my son's obsession with it. Though it is small recompense for what I did to him.
The Dark Aeon Anima. It's kind of cool because when you think about it, it's almost like Anima was Seymour's final Aeon, although I don't know if he ever defeated Sin with it. But just having the ability to summon Aeon, whose faith is his mother. Again, there she is, face down in the stone. It is so... Statues are so creepy, dude. But we got Anima, one of the more powerful Aeons. The first of 3 optional Aeons. Well, I guess you could say it's the second, because we've already passed up on Yojimbo because we couldn't afford him. But look at that, we got 315,000 gil, so we can afford him now. So now it becomes a matter of, let's go get Yojimbo. He's cool, I guess. He's all right. All right, surface. Now let's actually do what I want. Shake off like a dog. There we go, and we're ready to go. Whoop. That was weird. The controls were still from the previous camera angle, so I pushed down and he ran right. I was like, ah, where are you going? For the airship. And then we can fly back to, I guess the Calm Lands is probably the closest place to the Cavern of Stolen Faith. It's right next door. I'm not sure if flying to Gagazet puts us at the top or bottom of the mountain. Either way, won't take long to get there from the Calm Lands. We can ride a chocobo. Here we go! There's a lot to do in the Calm Lands. That's where the arena for all capturing is. It's where all the chocobo racing stuff is. It's where Titus's weapon is. It's where his sigil is. It's where the hints for God Hand are. Even after the chocobo racing, I still... Maybe it's because I didn't have to do it for hours and hours like some people do when struggling with it. But I still like chocobos. So that's nice. I think they're cool little animals. Well, cool big animals. Hey, how's it going? Just passing other chocobo riders on the road. Whoops. I tried to push B to see if my chocobo could walk, because the other guy's was walking and mine just runs. But, nah. It just gets off the chocobo when you press B. Well, that didn't take long. Again, with the no encounters ability, we can basically go back to all the places we've been previously, revisit and get things we've missed without constantly being harassed by monsters that are really, really easy to fight. Basically trivial battles that don't give much experience and are, at this point, just wasting time. I wouldn't use a no encounters weapon until after you get the airship, though, just because you need to be leveling up. So let's go talk to Yojimbo. And I mean, in theory, we still need to be leveling up. Yuna should have learned Holy by now, so we're a little under-leveled. I believe we don't have to do the trials again. We can just whoop, use some kind of ancient forbidden machina, and then go to the Chamber of Faith. Yojimbo, I have returned with more money. Praise be to capitalism. It's less capitalism and more an Aeon who's a mercenary. Which is a neat idea.
If you desire my strength, you must pay my price. Make your offer.
Okay, so he offers 250. We can offer him, I believe, like a little more than half, and he'll give us a counter offer.
Do we have a deal?
Nope. We can do better. So we'll offer him... Wait. Oh, we can offer less now, right? Because we're still just going to offer a little less than half. Or a little more than half. 203,000? Sure. It's an easy way to save 50,000 gil. You know what? I'll even give you a little signing bonus.
Adequate. You are my client henceforth. My sword shall guard you on your journey, summoner.
Titus is like, well, that was weird. But now we have Yojimbo. He's pretty cool. He has a couple things going for him. One, he's the weird Aeon that you have to pay to have him attack. And he also has sort of a continuing relationship with Yuna, where the better you pay him throughout his, tenure with you, the more he likes you, and the easier it is to get him to do his more powerful techniques that are normally expensive. Sort of get that friends and family discount if you treat him well. Okay, you know what? This actually works out because I want to go to Remium Temple next. Well, I suppose... Actually, there's another place we should go to first. So there's 2 requirements for unlocking the 3rd and final optional Aeon. We need to get 2 things. The Flower Scepter and the Blossom Crown. The Flower Scepter we can get in Remium Temple, which is also where we get the Aeon. But the Blossom Crown is gotten by capturing the creatures on top of Mount Gagazet.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
I believe there are 10 of them. Hey, Machen's here.
Shall I tell you about the spear of days long past, eh?
Yeah.
There is a legend, you know. Just before the horrible sin appeared, a terrible war raged between Bavel and Zanarkand. When the armies of Bavel attacked Mount Gagazet, they heard a song echoing across the snowy slopes. 'Tis a song from an other world, they said. The soldiers panicked and ran. And then, as if to pursue the retreating armies, Sin appeared. Some time later, scouts from Bavel braved the mountain. On the other side, they witnessed the ruins that had been Zanarkand. The city destroyed, not a single soul left standing, gone. In its place, a multitude of the faith had gathered on Gagazet. They were singing a song. It's the song we now call the Hymn of the Faith. And that, as they say, is that, well, maybe not all of it.
It's got some insight for us, that's for sure. Okay, let's see here. We need to equip all our lads with their capture weapons. Sorry. Well, you know what? Kamari, we're not gonna need your help for this. You can do your own thing. Where is it? Taming. Alright. Now we go up onto the mountain and start collecting fiends. I think there's 10. We'll see. We need to do a lot of capturing for Arin's celestial weapon anyway. You have to capture all the fiends in 10 areas, or get 10 of the species-related fiends that you get from destroying all of one kind of enemy. I explained that in a previous episode. What? No. Oh, Orin, you're fine. Grot. Alright, I'm gonna make a list. Grot. We captured Grot. Tidus. Okay, the 3 of them can 3-shot the grenades now, so that's not a big deal. Gotten a bit stronger since last time we were here. Just a little. This is still kind of an ender... Well, not an end game area, but it's towards the second half of the plot, you know? Grenade. Captured. And then I guess we'll kill this guy too. Why not? Well done, boys! That's 2 out of 10. And I think it's just random where different enemies appear and how strong they might be. Some of them are out here in the snow. Some of them we're only going to get up on
My
them.
fastball gun broke them out.
I can top that.
Oh, okay. Imp. Imp captured. We only... Oops. No. Damn it. Bye. Don't need to capture any more grenades, and they're not worth very much experience. So, and we only need to stay out here in the snow long enough to get the enemies that are here. Then we can slap our no encounters weapons on and run to the cave. Oh good, we've been ambushed. Ha! You fools! Ow. It's weird to see our gil so low now. Now that we've spent most of it. Alright, here we go. Here's a couple new ones. So this guy in the middle here, the Nidhogg, this is the one where you have to get every enemy of this type in order to get the item that lets you create a no-encounters sword. Alright, we got a Bandersnatch. Bandersnatch. Captured. You don't get the robots. For some reason, they're not on the capture list.
No time to waste. Let's
Nidhogg.
go.
Captured. And I think that might be all that are outside. So let me go ahead and put my no encounters sword back on, and we'll run up to the top of the mountain real quick. Because this Mount Gagazet as an area includes both the snowy slopes of Gagazet as well as the cave at the top of the mountain. Wait a minute. Is this... Which way am I supposed to go? Yeah, that's dead end. Okay. We've already been up there. Random treasure chests and the like, you know? This is where we ran into that merchant fella. Guess he's not here anymore. Owaka's cousin, or whoever it was. It's now running Owaka's shop. It's kind of sad that Owaka follows you through your whole adventure and then gets thrown in jail at the end. And you end up buying most of your late game supplies from Rin on the airship. Alright, here we go. Gate. No, I don't want to go to the gate. I want to go to the cave. It's further ahead. If you remember up here, this is where we fought Seymour Flux. Scary Seymour fight on the edge of Mount Gagazet. I'm hoping we're not running into random optional bosses by going through these areas again. But back here, in between two of these pillars, is the chest for the crest for Kimari's weapon. Oh yeah, we have to go past the creepy faith wall again. Seriously though, this might be the like kill me moment in this game where you're just like, oh, it's too weird. I'm uncomfortable. Alright, now we're in the cave. Get our capture weapon back on and get back to business. I'm just going to run around near the save point up there so that once we've got all of them, we can either stay in whenever we want to. You have to remember that we can't use overdrives to capture. Ow!
See ya!
Behemoth captured. He's still worth a few, 6,000 AP. Worth fighting, I guess. There's a couple cave monsters that we need too. Oh, and Mandragora. This is one of those weapons, one of those guys that's a pain to fight with Brotherhood because he absorbs water.
It's over.
Boom. Mandragora captured. Well, they're only Rule Breaker? What was that? Poison Touch. Ooh, yeah, that's a foul. Do I have to step on these to activate them? No, they just all warp you back to the gate if you're tired of being up here, I guess. Let me just save and get a free heal. And we'll run around some more. Oh, you know, I think... I guess some of the enemies are in the water, right? There's two different kinds of fish. He's like, come and get me. Ow! Ow, you came and got me. Unfortunately, there's no easy way to check which monsters you've captured in an area except by going to the monster arena in the Calm Lands. The Titus is like, ow. Does touching that heal automatically? It does, you didn't have to save. Alright, cool. Let me run up here and go in the water. And just grab those two monsters that are left here. Yeah, alright. Can you get a random encounter in this water? Or is it not until the next loading screen? Alright, I'll swim ahead. They might not start until this area. Also, I love how obviously small this body of water is. It's just like a flooded tunnel more than like a lake or a stream or anything. But here we are. Riku, don't do anything. Splasher captured. Oh no. Antidote. Auto med. Haha. Riku don't care. Oh, she missed. That's embarrassing. Yeah, you know, now that I think about it, I wonder if these monsters count. Because there's... Because there's at least two more types of monsters you can fight in the water. There's the ones that look like little angels, and then there's these dragonfish types. Nice. Ow, the fishes! So I think once we capture one of these guys, a male spike, we'll just flee once it's Tidus's turn. We do need those underwater guys, and then I guess there's one other type? I'm not sure. I'm trying to think in my head of what enemies there are in this area that we haven't seen. Oh, the Dark Flan. That's the other one. Did we capture a Dark Flan already? I feel like we did. I think I remember that we did capture a Dark Flan. Achilles captured. Try and spell that. Got him. Riku's learning new overdrives. That's nice. Bye. Well, what should I do? Should I fight one more Dark Flan just to show? I guess it would be fine for this video to just go ahead and include all 12 monsters you need on Mount Gagazet to show you the full requirements for getting this item. So I think I've already captured a Dark Flan, as I think we did it previously. So I could be like, hey, look, I already got one of these, save time. But I didn't know these guys appeared in the cave. Okay, we get a free heal. And then we're gonna run around until a dark flan drops on our heads. Come on, Flanny boy. Sometimes you can tell already by what arena it puts you in whether you're fighting the right enemy or not. Because some of them are different sizes, they have different arenas for them. I can tell that was not the Dark Flan arena. Nope. This is almost like Pokemon. It's like I'm running around trying to get that rare Pokemon to appear. I'm not sure what the encounter tables... Oh, we got one. What the encounter tables in this game are actually like. Alright, so... it's going to take a long time to deal damage. We need to silence this guy so that he doesn't keep healing himself. And we need to armor break him so we can actually deal damage. Demi. I guess the silence didn't take. Let's try silence Buster. It's more likely to work. There we go. White Wind. I guess that's more of an overdrive than a spell. I'll allow it. Dark Flan captured. Very nice. So those are the 12 monsters that you need to capture in this area in order to get that requirement. Very nice. I don't know what he was using before. There we go. So now that that's figured, we can hop back on the airship and return to the Calm Lands. As you can see, this post-game content, there's a lot of traveling around.
Here we go!
Collecting different things, picking up stuff you missed, optional objectives, etc., etc. I'd like to ride a chocobo, please. I feel like just the movement speed alone is worth it for getting you across the Calm Lands quickly. Also, if you don't have a no encounters sword, which you should by now, I told you how to get one, you can ride a chocobo to avoid getting encounters on the Calm Lands. And anywhere else you can ride a chocobo, for that matter. I've been researching specimens you brought from Mount Gagazet and created one nasty beast. And we get the Blossom Crown. Want to take a swing at it? The first fight's free. Sure. We're gonna lose, but sure. He made a super behemoth. Kato Blepas. Oh no. Oh no. He breaks the damage limit. Eh. Well, we can break his armor. Oh! Oh no. Oh god. Yep. Yep, that happened. No game over though, because this is just a practice fight. And he's like, you glad it was free? Thanks a lot. So the weapons he sells are just the capture stuff. Does he even need special items? I don't think so. Nah, just the usuals. Thanks, buddy. Alright, well we got the Blossom Crown. Boom. Check that one off our list. So now we can go to Remium Temple and do all the rest of the requirements. We're going to need a chocobo in order to get there too. It is surprising how much of the post-game content ends up being centered around the Calm Lands. From going to Remium Temple, going to Gagazet, going to the arena, all the stuff you do in the Calm Lands. It's just... I feel like we've spent like 2 hours, the last 2 episodes have been mostly things to do in and around the Calm Lands. I guess that and Baj Temple are the 2 biggest places you spend time after getting the airship. If you're trying to get the Celestial Weapons, at least. This is actually getting the final Aeon. Well, Not the final Aeon like in the plot, but the last Aeon we have that we haven't unlocked yet. And then we'll have all of them. Which is very exciting. Running, running. This area is strange in that it's sort of just desolate and quiet. There's no random encounters here, even if you don't have a sword that says there are. Go ahead and save out here. Boom. Let's go inside and say hi to Belgium. There's 3 different seals on the door here. Bless you, Megan. Bless you again, Megan.
Welcome, Yuna.
What is this place?
Rimium Temple. Once a great religious center in the Calm Lands, lost after the battle with Sin.
And this is your home? What? You got something against company?
It's a long story. Easier perhaps to show you.
You're dead too.
Wow.
Don't send me just yet. There is still one thing left for me to do here. With the help I can give, a young summoner might just be able to defeat Sin. Well, Yuna, I challenge you. If you cannot beat me, you'll never beat Sin.
Let's do it.
Very well. Before we begin...
I love the whole group standing over there. I'm going to take a screenshot of that for later. So we have to beat all of Belgiumine's Aeons again. All of the fights along the plot are optional, but the ones at this point are required. And we can use whatever Aeons we want. So, I mean, really, I could fight them all with Yojimbo.
Choose your Aeon well, Summoner.
You know what? Let's summon somebody new. We haven't fought with Anima or Yojimbo yet. Let's start with Yojimbo. Let me show you how he works. First, we have to go to we have to change our setting to Okami mode. With barking dogs and Japanese artistry. Silly Yojimbo, were you behind that tree the whole time? So you can see there's only 2 commands for Yojimbo. Pay or dismiss. And we just decide how much are you going to pay him. Here's 1,000 gil. Ooh, Wakizashi. That's what his second best attack. Here you go, another $1,000. You're doing great work, Yojimbo. We're proud of you. So depending on how much you pay him, he does different attacks. So I guess I'm going to have to show the other ones just so that you guys know about them. Although, I have to say, paying Yojimbo a crappy wage is going to make him mad at us. I'll give him $1. If you pay him crappy enough, he doesn't even fight. He just sends his dog in. Oh, Kozuka. This is his second tier attack. He must like us. Alright, I'll pay him $0. See if I can get him to protest and just send the dog. Oh, look at that. He waved his hand like, ugh. Oh my god, he dismissed himself. He's like, you're not gonna pay me? I'm out. I had no idea that would happen. Oh no. Well, you saw the dog fight in another area here. And we can just summon him again and be like, sorry, Yojimbo. Here's $1,000. Honestly, if you're far enough along in the game where you're at the point where you're using Yojimbo, you can use him pretty sparingly because he's pretty powerful. You can see his basic attack does 5,000 if you pay him about 1,000 gold. And we can experiment a little bit with the exact numbers and figure out the minimum it takes to get him to do a good attack. But if you pay him a lot, he can do his Zanmato, which will be an automatic kill. So I'm just going to throw 10 grand at him and see if that's enough. No. Alright, well. Waste of money. Whatever. Oh, well, still good enough.
Stop. That is enough.
Yojimbo's like, this isn't even my final form.
Ah, you have made some progress. And for that, I'm glad. Take this. It may come in handy.
We get a reward for beating her Valifor for the first time.
If you've got what it takes to beat Sin, I should be no more than a bump in your path, right?
Now we fight her Ifrit.
Very well. Now, are you ready? Choose your Aeon will, Summoner.
It's a very nice fire dog. I'm going to summon Anima. Anima, be my pain. You can see on Anima's neck, it has one of those Saints tribute necklaces that you sometimes see on candles. Bye. Oh, he's immune to the auto death part. Oh, the basic attack did 9,000. But anyway, and on that necklace is Seymour's mother, the faith of that Aeon. Ow! As you can see, Anima can break the damage limit. Casually going over 10,000.
Stop. That is enough.
Anima's like, I'm not even trying very hard.
Ah, you have made some progress. Take this.
You get another reward? X potions. Thanks. They're useful. 30 of those. Holy crap.
You've got.
She just gave us like 100,000 gil worth of reward.
Very well. Now.
So who should we summon to fight her Ixion?
Choose your Aeon will, Summoner.
Okay. I'm gonna summon Ifrit. Ifrit. Tidus. I do like the way that Ifrit catches Yuna on his shoulder. It's kind of cool. This will be a bit of a fairer fight, considering we're not using one of the unlockable post-game Aeons. Aha! There goes my overdrive, buddy. It's unfortunate that Yuna doesn't get any experience for these fights. She could use a little bit. We have her a bit underleveled. Normally she does, but when it's an Aeon duel like this, you know, trainers don't level up after a Pokemon battle. As you can see, Ifrit cannot break the damage limit at this point. Ixion defends. Okay. Yep. Didn't do much. Oh no! Interestingly, it's okay if an Aeon goes down. As long as you have other Aeons to summon, you can keep fighting. It's not a 1v1 Aeon fight where we, you know, only get to pick the one. And the reason they do that is, if you're coming into this from without any other optional Aeons, like Anima and Yojimbo, your best Aeon is Bahamut, and it's also Beljamine's best Aeon. So when she brings out her Bahamut, you're like, oh, I have nothing that's stronger than that. So you end up having to use multiple Aeons. Also, upgrading people's celestial weapons allows different Aeons to break the damage limit. I forget which ones are which, but eventually our Aeons will all be breaking the damage limit because we'll have all the celestial weapons unlocked. Oh, here comes my overdrive. $9.99. Valifor can't break the damage limit either, unfortunately. Honestly, I probably could have just kept fighting there and used that overdrive on a different Aeon fight. Oh well. Honestly, the fact that we have Anima makes most of these fights kind of trivial. 10 Chocobo Feathers. I don't know what Chocobo Feathers do. Where are they? Casts haste on a character. Oh, I think you use those to make auto haste armor.
If you've got
Also, you can go and heal in between these fights if you want, and all your Aeons will get healed when you go to the save saver. But she does it for you, so no worries. So basically, you have an entire team of Aeons for each of her one that she summons. It does mean that she's right when she says she's basically a bump in the road on the way to Sin.
Choose your Aeon.
Alright, well, we're not going to get to use Bahamut against her Bahamut, so might as well bring him out now. I already know what my next big 3D printing and painting project is going to be, because it's going to be a Bahamut figure. I really hope that there's a 3D model out there that I can work from, because it's a complicated model. But look how fucking cool that is. It's so cool, dude. Oh, you missed! Bahamut, I'm ashamed. Ha! Pathetic. Interestingly, I think Shiva's defense might be lower than her magic defense, so if we can actually hit her, it might do more than 4 grand. She's a little evasive, though. Yeah, 4.5. About the same. Better to use something that won't miss. Bahamut's overdrive incidentally can break the damage limit right out of the gate. It's the only one of the Aeons you unlock in the story that can do that.
Stop. That is enough.
So Bahamut's overdrive is actually the way to deal with some boss fights that are otherwise really difficult without being able to break the damage limit.
You have made... Take this.
And 60 mega potions. Thank you. Praise Beljamine.
If you've got...
Alright, now we gotta fight her Bahamut.
Very well.
And then
Now.
we'll get a reward that will allow us to get the last optional Aeon. I wonder how the church feels about people fighting each other's Aeons like this. They probably don't like it. Fuck them.
Choose your Aeon well, Summoner.
Okay. I'm gonna summon the only Aeon I have that's bigger than Bahamut. Look at that. Look at how big Anima is. She breaks the damage limit too. Pathetic. Uh-oh, I think Bahamut's already below half. He's over there like, ooh, I would shake my fists at you, but I'm tired. Pathetic. Yeah, Anima's super busted Aeon. Very, very strong.
Stop. That is enough.
There's a reason you can't even unlock her until after you've defeated Unaleska at the end of the, air quotes, end of the campaign.
Ah, you have made some... Take this.
Flower Scepter. That's the other thing we need. Let's chat with her.
You've got quite a name to live up to, daughter of Braska.
Oh, we have to fight your Yojimbo too, huh? Alright.
Very well. Now.
I think at this point... Yeah. Alright, well, It's gonna be a long episode.
Choose your Aeon well, summoner.
Yeah, it's gonna be Anima again. Oh, the little cut where it's just like fades in, a shot of Yuna being like, ooh, damn, what am I doing? This Aeon's a monster. Yep, Daigoro. As you can see, that's the attack he does when you don't pay him very much. Ooh, miss. Belgemine, being dead, I guess, he doesn't have very much in the way of life savings. God damn it, stop dodging. Oh my god, Yojimbo, you must cease this dodging. He's like, ooh, okay, that hurts. Stop it! I didn't know he was so evasive. He's not gonna get there though with only 300 damage. Oh, that was a crit for 25,000 damage. Most damage we've seen so far, I think. Daigoro's still there, like, oh, I gotta be dismissed now.
Stop.
Work.
Is enough.
Work.
Ah, you have made... Take this.
She just keeps saying that he made some progress. Alright, well, now we can go over here. Take care of this real quick. The doors are sealed by a strange power. We'll use the Blossom Crown. You've broken the seal, but not completely. Use the Flower Scepter. Both items we got in this episode. You've broken the seal. Alright, Yuna, go get the Aeon. And she pops back out, like in the early game. You don't get to see the Chamber of the Faith. Probably because it would look weird, because this... Oh, I don't like these Aeons. They're weird. They're a trio of sisters. Cindy, Sandy, and Mindy. They're all weird bug people. I don't know, man.
If you've got...
So, fighting her Anima, we're going to be using
Very well.
the
Now,
Magus Sisters, the Aeon that we just unlocked. Weirdly, they're an Aeon where you summon 3 Aeons instead of just 1. I guess their three faith work together. Probably.
Choose your Aeon well, Summoner.
So the Magus Sisters are another Aeon group that they just act. They're weird. Like Yojimbo, you have to pay him. These sisters, they kind of just do what they want. You can kind of make suggestions, but they don't really listen all the time, and it's a little strange because there's three of them, and so they get their own initiative in combat, right? They also have this neat like flowers theme going on too. Which is why we had to get the Blossom Crown and Flower Scepter to unlock them. I love how the fat one has the stereotypical fat sound effect of like As you can see, it's like a ladybug, a mantis, and a bee. All I've got is do as you will. Go get them. Taking a break. Yeah, sometimes they just fuck around. Fight! Fight! 20,000 damage. Help each other. Taking a break. Yeah, the fat one just takes a lot of breaks. That's Cindy, I think. Bzz. Bzz. So you see, they are a strange group. You kind of just give them directions and they're like, I'll decide what I want to do.
Stop. That is enough.
Something tells me Belgamine's anima is not as strong as Seymour's was.
Ah, you have made some progress. Take this.
Yep, we keep getting more rewards. Stamina springs. Cool. I don't know what those do. She's only got one Aeon left.
Well, Yuna, shall we see how well your training serves you?
Only person we haven't fought from her
Very well.
is the Magus Sisters.
Are
Unfortunately for them, our anima has her overdrive meter charged. Look at the flying seeds. They're like Pikmin. They do kind of look like Pikmin, actually. They're even the right colors. Yellow, red, and blue. I like the little one that's a bee, and it's just like, my ass is half of my body mass. Help. I can't balance properly.
choose your Aeon.
Come, anima! Be my pain! This might be the only episode in the game where I would have considered turning the Aeon cutscenes down to the short versions, but honestly, considering we're mostly summoning the coolest ones, they're worth watching. And it's okay if the cutscenes take a minute, because fight sure won't take very long. That was probably like 60,000 damage or so. Ooh! And all three of them were like, oh shit! Well, that was a bit much. Yeah, Anima's overdrive is insane.
Stop. That is enough.
Anima's like, I did that with one eye closed.
Ah, you have made... Take this.
Alright, another reward. Shining gems. I don't know those two either. I'll find out.
Thank you. Perhaps you'll teach me again someday?
That's not possible. You have already surpassed your father. There is nothing more I can teach you. My work here on Spira is done. Time for me to go.
Send her.
Yes.
Goodbye,
It
Beljamine.
is in your hands.
Thanks for all the good advice.
Destroy sin and save Spira.
We get the moon sigil, the second item that we need to upgrade Yuna's celestial weapon. Very cool. So that was cool. A lot of Aeon fights. In the next episode, we're gonna play a shit ton of Blitzball. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.